Action recording. Okay. I have no idea where the best placement would be, but I'm going my middle left for now.
Good luck on the apartment hunt, but don't forget Tapatio gets the final say.
True, true. And we also can't go too big, otherwise we'll lose Tapatio. And that wouldn't be good. She's this big, and she's never lived in a space bigger than, like... Well, I don't know, actually. Not very big, I don't believe. Okay. Should I play this on controller or keyboard mouse? I'm gonna go keyboard mouse. I'm not seeing a... Hold up. Oh, there we go. Mouse, okay. Oh, thank you for the reminder. Yeah. You all know the protocol. No backseating, please. No tips, hints. Strimmer, you should try this one. I'm just going all in. I hear that this game is also very decision-based. My favorite. And as many of you know, I also like to choose very chaotic decisions in decision-based games. So do not be alarmed. If I'm choosing something that is,
Let's disco.
Destructive. Let's go with that word. This is... I feel like I need to have a disclaimer. This is not a reflection of me or my personal thoughts or interests. Actually, it is, but... I withhold the right to say that I would do this... Wait. That I would or would not do this in real life. I have no idea what this game is about. I've just heard that it could go in some directions. Some wild places. NPC, yeah, my NPC disclaimer. This does not mean I would kill people in real life, but if I happen to kill them in game, oh well. Oops. Okay, I'm recording. Make sure the audio's good.
I get sweaty.
Quick pre-game happy tutu.
Oh, I forgot that was today. Ooh, the holiday. The P5 holiday of them all. Thank you, Books for the Bits. Spoon is too big. Thank you for the 5 months in the Prime. Alright. Checking these audio levels. I think we're good. Oh, what is this? Select archetype. Okay, hold on. Oh, and all I know is this guy. I've seen him in all the art. The man with the beard. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. What the? Plus encyclopedia. Create your own character. Sensitive, very psychological. A magnetic personality, but unstable. Might lose his mind. A little red here. Try not to make the obvious choice. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Hand-eye coordination. Oh, I don't know what Inland Empire is. Oh, I see. How well your body is built. Your power to influence yourself and others. Your capacity to reason. Create your own. That feels... I don't know. That's a little too much freedom. I'm going sensitive. It's everything I love in a character. And myself, really. Hi, Hannah. Oh.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I thank you for gifting us up to Hannah. Ancient reptilian brain?
Ever.
This voice acting.
Never, ever.
This is one of those voices that like scratches my brain. Simply keep on non-existing. Never ever ever?
Never ever ever, baby.
Okay. The what's that called? The illusion of choice.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I'm too curious for this.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I put the coat on her!
Thank you for the brand new sub. 1 second. I will pause alerts. I actually don't know if this is all voice acted or not. It might be. Or how cinematic it is. So just in case. Where are they? Oh, they switch it up. Every time I go in here, I feel like they switch something up. Okay. Me when the website doesn't work? Okay. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not pausing alerts today. Oh. It's fine. We ball. Thank you for the brand new sub, though. I really appreciate it, Ian. Okay. The whole thing, the game, it's all cinema. It's all cinema, Your Honor. Okay. Sail with me through the... Oh, what? Yep, that's a word. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Oh, that's live, baby.
Do you really?
Dude, let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Oh, don't apologize, Ian. No, no, no. That's the last thing I want to do is make people feel guilty. It was me. I forgot to pause, but the website's down, I think. So we ball. Whatever happens, happens.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Easy success. I did this to myself. Tell me, what's waiting for me? I don't care. I'm an idiot, a brave idiot. I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother.
Disco! We almost got a title drop. What's waiting for me? Oh, okay.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
We get it. I see what they're doing here. I get it.
Leon chat, thanks for the amazing space and streams. Disco Nation Lee give.
Hi, Sugar. Thank you for the 1 year. Thank you, thank you. Well, tell me how microscopic these apes are.
Infinitesimally small.
Oh, I can say this again?
Infinitesimally small.
Okay.
Infinitesimally small.
Okay.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
This duking it out I keep hearing about.
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go. That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that
Ooh.
sadness a long time ago.
Real. What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Oh. Oh, that kind of drowned, I see. The tie on the ceiling fan. There's so much detail. Whoa! Oh, this scratches. This itches the part of my brain, the writing part of my brain, and also the artist part of my brain. Oh, this is so. You know when you're trying a meal for the first time, you're like, oh, I'm gonna love this shit. I'm gonna love it. It's gonna taste so good. This is gonna be my new favorite meal. Oh, you see everything that's not yeah. He doesn't have a face. Health, morale, a clock. It feels very 70s in here. Disco! 70s! What the? Is it correlated? Okay, no edge scrolling. This wallpaper, the texture, ooh. You can see the paintbrush strokes too, I love that.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
All narrated. Oh. Look, visual calculus, easy 9? What? What in the D&D? Oh. Even. 42%. This is a white check. You may retry it. Always lose, always wins.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Oh, the art is so cool. I break it with my own hands. Look
A
at
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
The dog is part of the ambience. Okay. Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
What, the D&D? Me after playing Baldur's Gate 3, what the? Okay. Something heavy and larger than your fist.
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner. which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Oh.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I love that these are just conflicting inner voices. So far, it seems. As someone who, this is gonna sound, hold on. In an effort to make this not sound like I've lost my mind, my inner voice is very much a separate person outside of myself, but it is still me. Does that make sense? There's like two me's, and I can talk to my inner voice like it's a different version of me. Not the O! I said in an effort to explain myself. And this is what this reminds me of. The way that I have my inner voice. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. Oh. I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your
Ooh.
toes curl up from the cold.
Experience. Okay. Oh. Find your other shoe. As a fellow voice here, I get it. Thank you, Stara. I knew you'd have my back. Like, I can have a conversation with myself in that way. Yep! Same. Exactly. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. See, I'm not losing my mind. Inside me are 20 wolves. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, growing up, I would actually talk to myself a lot. I'd always make sure I was alone, or try to. But, I mean, I was alone, I guess, a lot of my childhood, so it was pretty easy. It's probably what led me to be a Twitch streamer? I would just be talking as I'm playing games. Okay, find your other shoe. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing. Oh, this is so 70s. Snakeskin. You should find it before you go venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. I love the inner voice of all the dialogue, though. I know, like, it is quite literally an inner voice, but even in the way that your journal is written, you could, like, feel the author's tone. Does that make sense? Like, when you read a book, sometimes you can really feel the author's voice. Okay. Oh, I can move. WASD. We're so back. Oh, I can move slowly. EP out and everything. Oh, is this the balcony? Wait, that's the hallway. The door not... okay. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Ooh. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Oh, bad associations with songs. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay, so we had... the shoe. We had a breakup, maybe? Our wife left us. The tie.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
I don't know how this is... I don't know what this is indicating here. I feel like it could be various things. Inland Empire. Succeeded. Medium 10 versus... Your total 12? Grab the tie? I still don't know what this means. I'm gonna try it though.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Uh-oh. Me when I die? In the first 5 minutes? Grab your chest?
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Not the onset of a heart attack.
For quite a long time.
Okay. Long ass heart
Still
attack.
ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Not heart trouble. We just started.
Finally, the pressure recedes.
Oh.
You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Not drinking like this with heart trouble. Pull on the fan. Pull on the light. These all seem bad. Pull on the...
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Oh. Bring it on?
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Okay. You know what? We don't need the tie. We don't need the tie. Me when I set arbitrary goals for myself that hurt me actually for no reason. Oh, wait. Take off? Disco ass blazer. Disco ass pants? Oh, flare cut trousers. Okay.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare cut pants.
Pleasure is good. Me when I suffer for no reason? Fish them
It
out?
says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay, but not yet. I gotta explore. Bathroom. Don't vomit. Oh, you see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet... Oh, you mixed your liquor. Yeah, well, that explains it. Turn this off. Your water bill. The water bill.
A mirror hangs
Look at
above
yourself.
a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh, we can't turn that off.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Very symbolic.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Ooh.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. I hurt myself. It's what I do. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Behold.
Wow, so beautiful.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? Think of a superstar. He's smiling. Oh, down here too. Oh, this is so cool. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I have no idea why it's there. It just
Please
is.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom? Indescribable? I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Me? Well, my face is meant for the ladies? I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. In a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. An expression of pain. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the
Please
ladies.
promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise, lie.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Ooh, dig deep into your mind. Very low! Deep into your mind to look at the source of the expression. He has not gone to enough therapy for this. His reflection skills in the gutter, in the trash. It's to stop the expression from happening. Oh, also 3%. What if I win though? 3%, let's go, baby.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay, let's try to stop it.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Wow. Let the mirror be for now. This is so cool. What the? Now this is the kind of visual novel I'm talking about. It's so cool because it's literally, it's so well written. It almost doesn't feel like a game. Interactive book. Will this lead to my balcony? I would like my shoe. I feel like this is... Pressing shift, hoping he'll start running. Oh, this is down below. I see, I see. Balcony's probably below as well. An art project. Yeah, literally like a art project. Like pushing the boundaries of what gaming can do. What gaming as a medium can do. Absolutely. Oh, do I have to... No shirt. Stomach out. Keys. Oh, okay. Key to room number 1. Wait, maybe I should find a shirt. Hold on. What was it? Tab? This? Oh, I see. Oh. Looks like a door. Okay. Oh, shirt. Nice. Stomach no longer out. I guess I can't go there. Oh. Okay. I think I got everything. Bro, what? What the? Actually, I was seeing this, but I wasn't really seeing it. Someone was not happy. Oh! Oh, the door's also broken down! I did not notice that either. Literally not paying attention. Okay. Well, at least it's our apartment, right? Okay, right click, I see. Oh. We are not getting our deposit back, though.
Hello, officer.
Officer. Says it's March. The year's 51. I was off by 2 decades.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. I want to ask, but also I'm a little... Okay.
No.
Yeah, I didn't want to put her off.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Then why did you call me an officer? Wait, I know I'm a businessman? Chief Executive Officer? What'd you call
Because
me
you're a
one?
police officer, sir.
She's so... She's like, damn, I did not sign up for this when I greeted him. Goddamn right, I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it. You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
This
You've
time?
been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business is
Couldn't
that?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
God, I love stories that drop you in the middle of it. In media res even. And they force you to figure out what's going on by reading between the lines. It's the whole show don't tell principle. Oh, it's so good. It's so tasty. This game does it so well. And it utilizes gameplay really well too. Like, you have to pick around and look at all the details. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Suggestion challenging 12. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. The expression. My face for the ladies? Should get going now. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting though. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer? This is also interesting.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
The expression.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Ooh, interesting. He's so self-deprecating. And then if something triggers his pride, it's like that self-deprecation goes away for a little bit. In a way to make himself feel better. I have the right character. That's so interesting. Actually, I can see why they would entrust me with the law. I have the right character.
Fondness for contradictory statements.
She called my ass out. Well, you just said I can't come up with anything. I threw my shoe out of the window. I deduce this from the direction of the shards. What is he trying to prove? Let's see.
Extraordinary.
He's not impressed. Oh, we're back here though. Okay. Yay. Try the expression on her.
The words have already left your mouth.
Oh. I want to have fuck with you?
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
No, I don't want to. He's getting bashful. No, I don't
Come
want
on,
to.
man. Pretty, please. One more time.
Don't back down now. Say what you said again. Proudly.
I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm a cop of the apocalypse. Superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. She is having an incredible time. She's so entertained right now. I would be. He like changes his mind every 2 seconds. Sorry, there's a garbage can collector. What's his name? Trash collector. I'm Superstar cop? I can no longer deny it. I'm gonna go with this one. It's different.
I have to ask. Do you really not remember?
Yeah,
Just like that? You drank so much you lost your memory?
I don't think there's any more to it. I'm a joke of a cop, or I joked about being one, and I drink too much. I'm also old! No, there's a massive otherworldly mystery afoot here, and I'm at the center of it. It's obvious someone did me over. I got fucked bad. Self-deprecation. Ooh, it's so juicy.
I'm sorry. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Mic drop. Damn. She was raw for that. Okay. So what I have gathered in the first 15 minutes is that this guy is a mess. This guy is a walking contradiction. This guy needs so much therapy. I don't even know where to start. This guy has heart failure. This guy is a cop, but he doesn't know why. Does he even know his own set of principles and morals? Maybe not. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Also, we're in the 1950s. Oh. Can't open it. Okay. Oh, I can shift run. Oh, it's probably a room.
It's closed.
Me when I knock. I'm annoying.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
These portraits are so interesting. Some of them are really disturbing, like when he had chest pain.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Ooh. Ooh, if I was a therapist, I'd be eating this shit up. This is so... Oh. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. What an absolute statement. The thinking of in absolutes. Don't do this to me. I'm so alone. Beauty, don't abandon me all in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. And it's all so interesting. I don't even know how I want to play this game. Like, do I want to try and make him get better, or do I want to make him worse? Do I make him project? And make his problems other people's problems? I know. There's so many options I want to choose at one. Like, every single time I'm presented with more than two. Like, I want to try at least 3 of them. I mostly just want to see... Oh, man. More than I want to make him worse or make him better, I want to see everything this game has to offer, but that's not possible in a first playthrough. I'm finding out very quickly. Do I make him pitiful? Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Oh, this projection is so...
Love this game.
So, this is good stuff. I mean, not if you're actually doing this, but... As someone... he's under the microscope, and I'm like poking him with a stick. Or a needle. Okay, that sounds a little... Oh, well, you know, me and my little blorbos that I'm poking them. Very sadistically. What are you gonna do? Dave, thank you for almost a year. Appreciate it. Thank you for the prime. Like, what's gonna happen? Hee hee hee. Doing really bright in here. Fine. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to
The door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it.
Knock again. Being annoying.
Still no answer. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Me when I project? In a really bad way. Punch the door?
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly.
Ooh.
Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Oh, wow. The fact that you could chase that up. Ooh. I'm amazed at the... I keep thinking that the dialogue will stop, and then it just escalates.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
The what now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
The smoking duck. Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
She broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. Wow, wow.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
All the intrusive thoughts.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
Volition. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority 1. Well, I'll think about it. I should not do that.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Oh, not the bonuses, not the gameplay rewarding you for smoking them. He has heart failure. We're picking up cigarettes as like a collectathon. And then smoke them for massive bonuses. Find a pack, put it in your hand, equip it in the held slot. Oh my god, these sirens. And the smokes will do the rest. Coming to pick him up for his heart failure he's about to have. Alright, they passed. Well, still let me interact here.
The door is closed.
Me when I break and
This
enter?
door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Whoa. Whoa. This is- I'm just shocked. I'm shocked by how much you could do. Oh, wait, there's a thing? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh, okay. Having a hard time with the stairs. That's in character, actually. Okay. I guess no stairs today? Oh, we could go this way. There's something on the table. Money. 40 cents and what, 1951? That's like 20 bucks. Oh. I'm still trying to get used to what opens a door, whether it's like the left or right click. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. We're seaside. We're coastal. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Oh, he still doesn't have his other shoe. Put the shoe on. Oh, wait, I didn't get the other one from the... Yeah, okay. Can you see the... No. One shoe run. Oh, left click, okay. I think it was right to unlock it, and then left to just open. Yeah. Where's my shoe? Oh.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin.
They sure are.
Reunited on your
Snakeskin.
feet.
These do not look like normal cop shoes?
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Okay, next thought. How do they fit?
They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Fair. Only good thing about us, the shoes. The snakeskin green shoes. Still can't open that though. You know, I like the color combo. I do. I like the deep forest green with the lime green. I guess it's more like a sage. An olive green. Then the orange to offset. Okay. Like, I'm really blown away by the colors that are used in the shadows versus the highlights. There's hints of blue back here in the shadows. Color choice, exquisite. Can I go down here now? No? Oh! Okay. Just a little finicky. Ooh, every new scene's like a painting. I mean, it is a painting. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Wow. This is beautiful. I love the contrast between this bright orange and then the green here. They use a lot of neutral colors, so when they're brighter, they really stand out.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance.
It's like a diorama.
Again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Empathy. Look at the stuffed bird. The solidarity here. Anonymous, thank you for gifting us up to Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Good to see you. Something tells me you don't like me. The projection. So funny. He has at least one option every single time that is projecting his own insecurities. Look at the stuff.
Competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Interesting. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Doesn't even entertain him. Looks at the doors where a man in the bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whomever I please. What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Me when I'm annoying? Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where'd the Sylvie
She
go?
just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Ooh. Projection time.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh, that's not our apartment that we pay for. And we would have to pay a deposit for... Oh my god, I did all those things? I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things? I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer. Sometimes I have this, what's the word? What's the intrusive thought? There we go. Intrusive impulse to be a toxic cop. See where it goes. Guessing I didn't do any of those things. I did all those things. I love this angle of him being so shocked.
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing around then? Or what have I been doing then? Have you seen me
No,
around?
I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Keeps plucking at the bird.
You should totally sing
I love
karaoke
being
here,
annoying.
the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul is puny. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is cubic. Huh. Content. What? I'm like, my brain isn't registering this word. Content is obscured by the hangover. Fair. My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
God, it's so interesting. He has all these warring parts of himself. Like we all do, but we get to see them all.
Through a PA system. By other people.
Oh.
Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
What should I sing when it comes to
You
it?
have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I'm catching on that Inland Empire is the intrusive thoughts of all the thoughts. Lamentation of emotions that are not categorized as simply good or even simply bad. And some of these emotions are considered taboo, or, oh, intrusive thoughts, you're a bad person. Like, this is such a big angle that's fed to us. And we get to explore all of those feelings throughout fiction. And books, and I guess games now that do stuff like this, where it puts a lot of those thoughts on display, you know, either in a really subtle way. This is more overt because this is what the whole game hinges on, is his internal thoughts. But whether it's reading between the lines on a character or thinking about why they do the things that they do, it provides almost like a mirror for yourself and for people that you've observed throughout your life, and understanding them better and understanding yourself. So I love when stuff like this is put on display. Like, yeah, let me see how far things will go in a way that not only satiates my curiosity, but allows me to ponder on like what that means and why people do the things that they do, why I do the things I do, why I feel the things that I feel. Because we all have impulsive behaviors and thoughts and feelings that stem from places in our upbringing and sources of trauma and bad interactions with people, and things that our brain has adapted to better protect ourselves in the future. So then we get to like a place in our adulthood where we don't understand why we do the things that we do sometimes, or why we feel certain ways. Like him knocking on the door and chasing that woman down. The fact that that was even an option shows that he has the ability to project his own loneliness onto strangers and make it their problem. And obviously he doesn't know why he's doing it, but we as the players can be like, oh, why is he going to this length? Like, what does this say? We're almost like working backwards in a way, solving the brain that is this man. It's just so interesting. I'm probably rambling at this point, but I didn't expect, I don't know what I was expecting in this game. I knew it was well written, but didn't expect it to go all as far as it has in terms of internal thoughts, the psychology of it all. It's an important outlet for society in general. Yeah, maybe if people had more healthy outlets like fiction and engaged with them more, sorry. It's not that we're lacking, I suppose, but that's why, censorship in media, I hate it so much. Just allow people to express themselves in creative and also safe ways that allow for humans to not only connect with each other, but for you to actually maybe work through things that you need to work through instead of projecting them onto other people. Not you, but just like a person in general before they go and do things that actually harm others. I just think it's such a great outlet, and from a young age too. It's a great way to regulate too. And for that to be encouraged, I think it's so important. Menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Ooh. Also, this game really feeds into...
The man plucks at the sea.
Okay, there's nothing left.
Frowning.
Feeds into that childlike curiosity that we all have, right? Where we're like, oh, what does this do? Oh, what does this do? Cause and effect. Oh, I love it. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Is this the kitchen? Alright, kombucha burp. The cooking emote, yeah. That's Lydia cooking with her chef hat. A lot of it feels like defense mechanisms that we teach ourselves that we shouldn't acknowledge as a part of a healthy society. Yeah, unfortunately, society, especially in previous generations before mental health was really talked about, it was normal and the right thing to do to push those feelings down. And it's never good to do that because they will come out eventually. They're going to fester and they're going to come out through behaviors that don't make sense to you. And they could be projected onto others and it will cause problems later on into adulthood. And that's why there's a lot of like deep-seated unhappiness and sadness that is the cause for a lot of like really destructive and bad behaviors. And a lot of people just would rather keep moving forward without reflection. That's what like this character is really representing for me, is just or he could go down that path. He does have some really reflective thoughts too, but you can dismiss them. You'd be like, no, I don't want to think about that. Instead of thinking about like why it's come to this point where these thoughts have festered so badly. Such deep unraveling. It's so human. The sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 16 o'clock. Oh boy.
Hello, sweetie.
Another person. Oh, and she's sweet. I'm like, oh boy, whose day are we gonna ruin today? I mean to be weird, but when talking about censorship, does this include the special sexy games on Steam and other places? I love how specific this question is. Yeah, I would include that. I really think that unless you are publishing something for the rhetoric of spreading hatred in any kind of form, like you actually have like an agenda, right? To like instigate hate. Whatever that looks like. That's a very like generalized broad statement, but that can take on a lot of different forms, right? But like if there's like a plot behind it, like, oh, I'm plotting to like get inside people's brains and do something nefarious, like that's one thing, right? But 99% of the time fiction's not doing that. Fiction is written by creatives that are exploring their own thoughts and the world around them. And I think dark themes and subjects and sexy subjects, whatever may be considered taboo, I guess, by certain people, should all be explored. I think we get into like the real scary territory when things start being considered not acceptable. Sorry, I'm like trying to, I love talking about this stuff, but I get so scatterbrained when there's outside noises. It's pretty bad today. The streets of the city.
You shouldn't keep your
Killing me.
colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Oh. Colleague. Oh, we got an autosave. What's this? The royal pinball machine is unplugged. Is this a statue? Oh? Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. You're doing great. Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Steal his medicine? I was gonna say, can't wait. So soon. I'll be moving so soon. My brain cells won't be fighting each other anymore. Physical instrument? Challenging. Wake him up. Ooh. Do I steal the pills first? Is the question.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more
it's
than
magnesium.
he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait.
Tutorial
Use
agent.
magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Oh. Wow. I didn't know that my daily intake of magnesium was fixing my morale. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a full believer of art never being clean and tidy. I think it should always be whatever you want it to be, and however messy that may be perceived. Because, like, what is messy, really? Like, who sets the standard for what's messy, what's good, and what's bad? That's why I hate censorship.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up, this is an order, I am the law. No words, just a primordial scream?
Why the yelling, man?
You're alive? You looked out for the long count there. Just want to see what would happen if I yelled. I need you to answer some questions right now.
Congratulations. You've seen the future. Now, if you excuse me again, officer.
Oh, the worker sinks back onto the table, ready to continue his nap.
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do, at least.
Anything interesting in your dreams? That's such an interesting question.
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt?
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
Fair.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir, but when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses, no mausoleums, just quality time.
God, I love being a nuisance.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone.
So
You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going?
Oh, I have to read this. The dock worker lets out a big yawn, then stares at the cafeteria's terrace doors. Some fingerprints glisten on the glass.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Outside? The total madhouse? I've almost never been outside of this building.
Good. We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines.
Okay.
For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
Okay. Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
This poor guy.
The way he says Measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess. He seems like a worthy rival. You should slay him.
Whoa. Who's behind organizing the strike?
The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
Ooh. Of course there's no leader.
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union.
Oh,
He's
okay, there we go.
smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Ah. With a bottle and spill it on.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's
New.
empty. Sorry about that, pal.
Okay.
The
Please
dock
sleep
worker
finally.
doesn't answer.
This
His
poor
head
guy.
is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Oh yeah, he's fine. He bounced back. If I had been woken up like that, though, I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep. No way. Need my socks to my sweatpants. My ankles are cold. Okay. Oh. It was snowing today in Seattle. Oh. He's out. And by snowing, I mean just like a little bit of flurries, really. It didn't amount to too much, sadly. But it's better than nothing. A crumb of snow. Oh.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long. It's drink o'clock. An hour? 2 hours? It's been 1 hour, actually.
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
Ooh, I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gart to serve me up a beverage. Maybe later. Ooh. Wait, where would this go?
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
The intrusive thoughts. The electrochemistry is also very intrusive, but that's the addiction level, like the actual synapses firing in your brain. It's so interesting. Lick it, don't lick it. Lick it, but only a little. Lick it, but only a little.
Lick it, but only a little. Only with the tip of your tongue, because you're a
No one sees him.
player. After 2 or 3 licks, the crust begins to melt, and a sweetness breaks loose. The sharp, titillating scent of alcohol rises to your nostrils. It's dizzying.
They know what you did.
A real drink would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
Find booze and drink it. New task. Okay. Did we exhaust everything? I think I did. Oh. Oh, I guess I could go out here. We'll do that after this.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Oh. Shake his
Hello.
hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Wait. But they're just meeting.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
28%? Let's go.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's so cool. It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? It's very, very cool, but maybe just a little bit too ostentatious.
No, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name, and you're one classy cop. Say it.
Out loud.
Yes, well,
Oh, he doesn't even process what you just said. Just moves on. Oh, okay.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. Yeah,
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
That's so messy. I'm gathering he went to the crime. There's a crime scene here? And he stayed in a hotel room near the crime scene? And trashed it?
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
It's the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Oh, I wasted time. I have, yes.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Even I lie?
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yes.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging
True.
for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Oh. Are these randomly rolled? Easy 8 versus your total 11. Huh. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? Let's get going then. Move on. What if I told you I'm not really a police
We all
officer?
feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
What were we supposed to do
Talk
again?
to the manager.
Oh.
Then we go out back and take the body down.
This guy's so over my shit. How can you be so sure for the
I was
police?
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Points at your
I
jacket.
suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspector
Internal
General?
affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles?
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a
So are my
halogen
shit.
watermark with the letters RCA
I would
and
be.
a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
Oh.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Should I have a badge or
You
something?
mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave.
Okay.
But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Okay, let's go.
After you, officer.
Oh. welcome Kim Kitsuragi to the team.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
I mean, to the party.
You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
I absolutely have my badge. I'm a police officer who has his badge. Thank you. Oh, he walks with me too. I can't harass people like I used to. I want to talk about you.
Me.
Yes,
I
you.
don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
That sigh was bone weary. You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a binoclad. Completely uncocked material, if you say so yourself.
Wait. Hold on. If you type this word in to Google, Disco Elysium pops up immediately in the recommended search results. Oh, it's just derogatory term. Like 4 eyes. For people who wear glasses. It's like I just can't help myself, I have to make fun of him. Glasses are cool. Glasses are cool. Spoiling myself. Hi, Pit of Maggots. Welcome on in. Ooh, I don't want to piss him off. I don't know. I do want to poke at him, but that's too far. Glasses are cool.
They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Medium failure. Perception sight. What in the D&D? Do you ever talk with yourself? Me.
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have a conversation with like your brain? That's so me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh. There's people that don't have conversations with themselves? Wait. Who here does not have conversations inside their brain? I'm curious. Or do you just like think things? I do. I do. I haven't had conversations now. My brain is a constant conversation. You just think? Full-blown arguments with myself and lose? I wish I would shut the fuck up. No. My brain is a yapper. I've just, never really thought about this. So, for those that don't have conversations with yourself, do you have an internal, you have an internal voice, right? Like it's, ooh. If you have one, is it distinct from yourself? I'm trying to think of how I would describe it for myself. So it's like myself, but it's a different version of myself. Kind of what's going on here, I guess. I don't have this many. It's usually just one. And it kind of takes on all these roles. But I see it as outside of myself just a little. Like it's separated enough, so there's like another me. Ooh. Interesting. It's just me. I do not perceive my internal voice as being other. Oh, so interesting. Just me. It'd be more interesting if it were someone else. Well, it's not even quite that it's like someone else. It's just I know it's me, but it's a me that's like internal. I don't know how to describe it. I guess I've never really described it before. Like, we kind of talked about it earlier, but I didn't pull chat. I didn't really think about it. Like, I knew, obviously, like, it could probably differ, but I never thought to ask a bunch of people. Because I've read up on what is it, the apple? When you think of an apple, can you actually picture an apple? Like full on, like the red apple, you can see the shine, you can see the shape, you can turn it around. Or do you just have like the idea of an apple? Like you can't conceptualize it. So I've read up on that a bit, but I never thought about internal voice as much.
Disco time.
Hi, Pack Boy. Thank you for the 14 months. Ooh, it's blurry and messy. Interesting. I don't have inner voices, but I monologue to myself a lot. Me when I'm internal. My internal voice does say us and you a lot. Same, actually, now that I think about it. Uh-huh. Yeah, because it's separate. Yeah. Same. Oh, I don't have a voice so much as little movies playing in my head at all times. Ooh. Aphantasia. Oh, is that what that's called? It's been so long, I forget. The Apple thing, the visualizing. So I can't, when you have it, you can't visualize. Okay. But I do have an inner monologue. Interesting. I wonder how these things could be related too. I'm sure there's some kind of crossover. Some degree. Whether you do or don't have aphantasia and then also have or do not have an inner monologue. So interesting. I have no idea if I can see an apple. All I know is I'm thinking of envisioning an apple. Yeah, I guess that's what it's best described as, right? Like, you know, you're thinking of it, but you don't actually see it. I can visualize an apple, remember the feel, taste, and smell. Yeah, same. Mine is very, visual. Can you imagine smells? Yes. Yeah. I don't actually smell it, but I like know what it would smell like. Does that make sense? Like I could describe it to you. I'm also very nostalgic with smells. If I smell something that maybe I had even forgotten about, like an old lotion or something that I used in my childhood, I'd be like, oh wow, this reminds me of about like 10 years old. I'm really nostalgic with that. Ooh. Something I learned very recently is that it's a very neurospicy thing to refer to your brain as a separate entity from yourself. I wonder if that's related. Man, all this stuff is so interesting to me. Thanks for indulging me. Yeah, when I asked the question, I didn't think that, like... I figured there was probably... difference in the fact that, like, how you talk to yourself or don't talk to yourself. But I just never thought to, like, straight up ask, like, do you or do you not have a separate voice? And also, is it separate? Or do you have a voice and is it separate from you? I guess there's two layers there. Yeah, me too. Some smells straight make me teary-eyed. Yeah. Like, I was recently cleaning out an old cabinet when I visited home over the winter. And there were a bunch of old lotions and perfumes from my childhood. And I kept some of them, even though, like, you probably shouldn't use it anymore. It's very old. Because the smells are still intact. I'm like, wow, this reminds me of when I was really young. Like, this makes me so emotional. I can't get rid of it. Okay. For the brain that recognizes smells is right next to the memory center or something. Interesting. Yeah, I know what you mean, Julia. The changing of seasons is very nostalgic for me too. Yeah, like the smell of spring. I feel like that one is so Spring and fall have a very unique smell to them. If you're in a deciduous climate or biome, sorry, where the trees change and they drop and stuff, because you can, I think it's something about the smell of the leaves changing, like the decay or something, and then the cold air makes a certain smell, and then spring, obviously all the flowers in bloom, but it's also the smell of rain hitting soil, because there's lots of storms in the spring in a lot of places. Yeah, it just has a very unique smell. It's very fresh too. Makes me nostalgic every time. And then you get used to it. It starts to go away until the next time spring comes around. Smell of the first rain of summer is one of my faves. Yeah. Me too. Anyone here feel their brain work? Like when I play something like Sudoku or Minesweeper, I can feel parts of my brain work. Like when I played that puzzle game, Baba's You, I can feel my head work the same exact way as when I code for work. Ooh, yeah. That's an interesting question. I can tell, like, I picture it like gears working. Oh, this is stimulating this part of my brain. Like even reading something like the dialogue in this game feeds into a very specific part of my brain that, like, it's like a hamster on a wheel. And then I have certain activities where I can tell my brain kind of sits back and relax it, like meditative almost. And I learned recently from my therapist that certain hobbies or activities that are meditative, where you kind of go into a trance almost, like where something that's like rhythmic or even knitting, something that's repetitive but very relaxing, it allows your brain to heal in the same way that sleeping does, that relaxed state. If you're able to fully achieve it, it will allow your brain to repair like it does with rest, which is probably why it's so relaxing. Oh, the music stopped. When you're sitting on the same screen for too long, music goes away. I do have conversations in my head, but like I'm talking with myself, it's not exactly separate or sounding different, but I absolutely do have full-on discussions. Ooh, okay, yeah. I also have full-on discussions. And I guess it could differ. I think most of the time it feels separate, but sometimes it feels like the same voice. Usually, ooh, you know what? Usually it feels like a separate voice if it's more inner child. Like, if it's something very childlike that the other voice is representing. Like, I'm really sad about this thing, and I know I can pinpoint it to, like, my childhood. Or something that makes me feel like a very childlike, for good or bad. I can address it. I address it very separately from myself. That's probably because I also separate the younger version of me inside my brain quite a bit. Not everyone does that. Now we're getting really deep. Yeah, going to the gym will do that for me. Lets me turn my brain off. Yeah. I know gym is one of them for people. Interesting. I recommend a book called Your Brain on Art. Discusses how senses, and particularly art, affect our brain. Ooh. I will look into that, actually. Hold on. Your Brain on Art. Your Brain on Drugs! Thank you. That's good reviews, too. Keep that up for later. Okay, well, thank you for indulging me. Me when I'm like, whoa! Kim Kitsuragi, you don't talk to yourself? What do you mean? This guy talks to himself all the time. Oh. Yeah, this is fun. I'm glad that we're playing this game. I'm glad that I'm streaming it. It's such a fun stream game already. I love talking about stuff. Anything. Let's just get into it. So deep, we ain't even gotten out of the building. I know, we're still in the building. Okay, I'm making progress. So how do you know, tap the side of your head? So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
That's a good way of doing it, writing down your thoughts.
His conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Oh. I'm trying to understand this medium success thing. Success. Tell me a secret about yourself. Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
This is funny.
The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What's happening to me? Medium success.
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
So what can I do about it?
You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Silently scream for help!
If the lieutenant were an evil man, who knows what sort of havoc he could wreak.
This portrait.
Fortunately, he is a committed officer of the RCM. He'll only use his powers for the good of the investigation.
I trust him.
The lieutenant relaxes.
This is the face you can trust.
And you seem to regain control of yourself.
Oh, the music comes back. Whoa. You don't
That's
look like
because
other
I'm
people?
half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
This guy, he just... And me, the player, I'm like, yeah, just... exhaust all the dialogue, why not?
It's a part of the world, officer.
It's a part of the world, I know! I'm like, he doesn't know anything.
Division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Okay, I guess it's not interesting then. I'm crying.
I can see you're disappointed. You are right to be. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents. I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular, garden variety Ravacholier.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Interesting.
Let's change the subject.
This is so interesting how all this is handled. You should know that. I'm afraid to say anything about this. I guess it doesn't. I don't know. Nothing matters. What's he gonna do? Arrest me? You seem to be following me is funny. Yeah, that we're walking together to the counter.
Excuse me?
Just an observation.
A distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's racist. I don't prioritize containers. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Interesting. Esprit de corps. Huh. Tell me about
What
the
do you
case.
want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Okay, fine. That's
Maybe
funny.
you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it, only what you told
Do
me
you
before.
want me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds good. No, I'll wing it.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Who's the
To
caller?
find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
The RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Oh.
We're the police in this city.
I see. Okay. Just to find the killer?
Right.
Ask him to tell you about the case. Oh, secret task complete. Gain experience. Just exhausting the dialogue. I'm just nosy. Me when I don't know anything about the job at hand? I remember literally nothing. I'm bad at my job. Hi, Raylan. Thank you for the 38 months.
Cozy.
Thinking I'll move the alerts in the middle of the screen. The portraits are in the way. That's a little better. There's just so much going on the screen.
I'm so happy
Lost
that
in my
the first day
universe.
of disco is finally upon us, Liebless.
Thank you for the 19 months. It's finally happening, I know. I'm already like... I feel like I'm 2 seconds into the game. And I'm taking hours to get through it. I keep yapping. There's just so much. There's so much. It's overwhelming how much there is. Okay. Can we go over the preliminary info again? Would you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case? I'm starting to think that this half-brother comment doesn't actually mean half-brother. I feel like this was a metaphor for something else. Why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear.
Pissing.
This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
Don't know. I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on! Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Pop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why
The
not?
deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Something supernatural. White male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Oh. This actually opened up a whole thing. You know, I was just trying to be silly. There's a young woman involved? Question mark, exclamation point. Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering? So that settles it then. I feel like it's not about that at all.
excellent. Was there anything else?
Oh, well, I don't... No.
No, it's not a particular.
Oh, we can select these again. Hold on.
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I can assure nothing like that will
Supernatural.
happen. Do you know why not?
Are you sure? I think something is already happening. I don't know why I would say this,
No,
but...
something isn't happening, because it's not part of reality.
There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
Actually, now that I know I
It's
can
not the
repeat this,
deceased,
hold
it's
on.
a security guard.
I'm gonna go back to
There
this
was
one.
some
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know.
Are you sure
this
there's not
case
some
is
sex
about.
angle we
Good
should be
point.
considering?
Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rights. We'll get on it immediately.
He's so funny. It doesn't have to be a cult. It could just be a sex murder. It doesn't have to be murder. It could just be sex. Oh, really? That's mega sexy. Doesn't have to be a cult.
That's commendable. Was there anything else?
He's so funny.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with a lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit a little bit, then hit him with it.
Electrochemistry. Oh, I did this, right? Okay, I have all I need. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case? Legendary 14! What does this mean? What the? This actually reminds me so much of, well, I mean, this came first, obviously, but the way Baldur's Gate 3 will unlock hidden pieces of dialogue depending on, I mean, I guess who your character is, but also the things that you choose in the order that you do them. Nobody can resist Kim. Now I'm curious.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person.
Banal
with a very small
person.
soul.
Oh, puny soul, tiny.
One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
The music stopped. He feels bad about himself. Well, I think you should know I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Okay, forget. Not there was heavy drinking involved. Do not want to out
Passes.
myself.
The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
He's so over my shit. Nothing. Let's leave. Alright, we're finally moving after like 30 minutes. Maybe 40. Sorry about that, Kim. I had to pester you. It's like my job. You thought my job was being a cop? It's pestering Kim, actually. Ooh. We have so many. Find smokes and smoke them. Sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. Find booze and drink it. The hangover feels really bad. You have to take the edge off. Hair of the dog. Report your badge missing. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio in his motor car to call your station. Okay, this is what we're about to do. Inspect victim's body. Oh, right, yeah, there's a body. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. The pissing competition! Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41, yours, and Precinct 57, Kim's. Ask Kim about this after the initial inspection of the dead body. Wow, what a task list. So neat and orderly. Professional Kim Pesterer. That's me. That's my playthrough motto. Okay, I have to pee. Speaking of pissing, I drank this whole thing in kombucha, so please excuse me. I wish the music would come back for you, but I guess I'll just leave you in silence with these two men awkwardly staring at each other. Oh, I can move his head. Okay, there you go. Stare at Kim. Okay. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back. I got more salami and string cheese at the store yesterday. We're so back. I got the good stuff. Fuck yeah. Okay. Talking to this guy. Take it away, Mr. Bartender.
The man with the unimpressive beard
I mean,
notices you approaching.
Not
he
bartender.
Drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The Harbinger of Ruin? Hi, it's me, the cop, the Harbinger of Ruin. I'm currently in between names, is funny.
Fantastic.
Oh, I still have to... It's like when you've left your band but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Wait. It just now occurred to me. Hold on. I just eaten crackers. He has a hangover. Why does he have amnesia? Why doesn't he remember his name from a hangover? Damn. How much did he drink?
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
Oh. Takes a step back.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Many, so many. I can't keep count.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here.
He's lying.
I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
He's a liar. I don't believe this man. Don't believe this man.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Ooh. You know, I actually can't think of a single thing. Nothing comes to mind. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
I escalate the situation for no reason.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard.
Oh.
The prey drive says.
The prey drive? Okay. I'm not gonna hound you on this. Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you.
The distant jukebox. Music on the speakers. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Thank you, thank you. I know I'm very thorough at my job. How do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
What did Sylvie
She
go
went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you've avoided the subject?
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person.
Maybe. Did you kill him?
Like it.
Was it you? That's all.
Let's go.
I did it.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed? 17%? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Wait, did I slip
As
away
you blow
unnoticed?
this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Boom, baby. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. As you blow this joint behind you— oh, I didn't hear that. I was too busy reveling in my success.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
See you later. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Come on, Kim. We gotta go. Come on. True rogue evasion. Master of evasion. God, I'm coming up. Sorry, I'm still stuffing my face. I was actually like really hungry, pretty ravenous. What's this? Wow, Kim's just hanging out. He's right on my ass though, like right there.
Yes?
Locked. Convince Kim there's a sexy, dark mystery twist in the case. Oh. I can't save though. How do I— nothing. Oh. Bottles inside, you could pick them up if you had a bag. Too bad I can't find bottles in the garbage.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. 1. Hello? 2. I am the law. 3. Hi. That's tough. What's it gonna be? I am the law.
Sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this? It's probably a bookstore. Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Really?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Oh. What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
And beloved, you said.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting.
My
Thanks.
pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Oh.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer
Oh my God.
any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Oh. Oh, that's what romance means? Okay. Keep that in
Or
mind.
there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Oh. Okay. What about when both of the men are bad? Asking the real questions here. What about when everyone is poor? Not hitting her with the real questions. She's like 2 years old. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? Ooh. Ooh. These are juicy. What about when both men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
This is so... What a line. What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Yeah, no one wants to talk about that. Yeah, poor people are boring. Sometimes you have to write about real life things. Poor
I
people are boring.
guess, yes. People in books are always very interesting, especially the romance people.
I guess, yes. What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
Oh. This is so interesting.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages.
Oh.
People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
All turns out just fine. I love how this is just a side character, but I feel like it's really picking at the main themes of the game. Class systems and the economy. Society. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
You think she has had one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination, only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life. Phantom limb. This poor girl.
No, I don't know.
She said, please stop talking to me.
You can take this. Blossom like a pain flower.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, and it drags on for years and years with no resolution in sight.
The girl is at a loss for words.
Each of you filling with resentment and bitterness for having ruined each other's lives.
She shifts and sways on her feet, looking confused and uncomfortable.
I think this guy remembers more than what he lets on. Each of you tearing at the other's innards, leaving a gaping emptiness, a vacuum heart that still hurts ceaselessly.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how to help you.
I'm gonna lose all my morale. Like 5 minutes into this game. Like actually 5 minutes. Okay, wait, 2 hours in game time. It's so interesting he has these moments where like it's self-sabotaging behavior, right? Because when I feel like when you're hurt very deeply, there's like this wound, right? And you can choose to pick at it. And at first it might seem really cathartic. It's like, ooh, let me give into this behavior that's really just gonna put people off around me. And that's actually what I fear. I don't want people to hate me, or I don't want this person to hate me, or whatever it is, or be mad at me. But I'm going to indulge in this behavior that picks at this wound that I have because it seems really cathartic. And also, there's a part of my brain that's telling me to do it almost to like protect myself, so that I put them through a test to see if they'll even really stick around. And if they do stick around through that, then they're worth it. Like then I can trust them. And so you will indulge in this, or you can choose to indulge in this. And typically it doesn't do anything good. Actually, it will never do anything good. You will hurt yourself and you'll hurt the people around you. And it's so interesting to be in the head of a character that has these impulses, and you can feed into them and see where they go. Like, that was all just him picking at his wound for no reason other than just like putting off the people around him. And it didn't make him feel better either. He lost morale. That's so interesting. I don't need help. I need a real book that tells it how it is, not this drivel. Why can't you help me? I'm beyond help, right? Oh, this is a damaged man. Very, very damaged man. With 40 cents.
Sir, sorry, sir. I'm still little. I can't...
It's time to leave it be. You're about to make a child cry. Are you proud of yourself?
There it is. He's like, why did I even do that? Not a shred of pride remains in me. Right. Activate denial mode. Got a bit carried away there. Let's back up out of this. Ooh, experience. She looks relieved. Okay, that's enough romance for me. I had other questions. Whoa. It's so, and it feeds into the gameplay too. That's so interesting. Solve my problems, tiny girl. Oh, I see we're doing the emotional trauma instead. Yes, there's that too in addition to the discoing Andreas. Yeah, I'm finding that out. Yeah. I'm just so shocked how far the game's allowing me to go. So I'm pushing. I'm sinking my teeth in. What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Oh, the automated response.
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Well, you sure would.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help Mum out with the store.
Shouldn't be a school.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
School's stupid. You're lucky to not be there. Me. I would say that. Just kidding. Stay in school.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Okay. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cool. I'm intrigued.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
She blushes. I don't think curses are real. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Ooh,
We
I'm
can
intrigued.
go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Okay, Kim. You don't have to shit on my parade right now.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
Stroke your chin. How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about romance novels.
Did you like my spiral I went on? I don't know. Very scared, this little girl. But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious. Dad is cramping my style.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the other field businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Back rooms have nothing good. Nothing good in it.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going. She doesn't know what to say. It's that bad.
Crime is a deviation from the law, punishable by either a civil or criminal sentencing. It's what the law prevents.
I'm trying to figure out. I mean, we're so far in his head that I'd be really surprised if they went this way. But I'm like, is our main guy an unreliable narrator? And I think to an extent he is. I think he's holding himself back. But obviously there's enough self-awareness in some of these answers that he knows he's holding himself back, I think. So, what is he really holding himself back? I don't know how to... Because I'm like, he doesn't remember his name. But wouldn't there be like a thought process, that an intrusive thought that like does remember his name and he's making the active choice to not? Or is it really that bad? I don't know. And the fact that he could be like, I don't even know what crime is. It's very interesting. Or is he doing that on purpose? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm just trying to get a read on this amnesia thing. Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way. The law, as I said.
You don't look much like a policeman.
She examines you, as if to find something policeman-like. Maybe I'm not a policeman, or should stop being one. What does a cop look like then? Ooh, both of these are good.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. He used to be exactly like that Mullen guy that I decided to live a little. Ooh. You know, nobody actually looks like that guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your... Points to your head. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. What other questions? Ooh, this one's interesting.
That mean?
You know, cut loose, raise hell, blow off
And
steam.
everything's better now, sir?
1, I don't know. 2, no. 3, yes. Yes.
That's great, sir.
Are we trying to chip away at her innocence? Hmm.
Don't say that. He's not even real. You're real.
That's right, a real failure! Overshadowed by a fake man? That's harsh. I don't really want to deal with this. It's too much.
We can talk about something else if you want. Something nicer.
Oh, I'm wasting time. Who are these famous people?
Kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
Yeah, after we went on that emotional backslide about the romance falling out, mind you, yeah. Oh man, I just looked at the time. We have only another hour. I feel like I'm not even 5 minutes into this game. I just played the prologue. Oh boy. I was just thinking about how this is a really short game. It might not be that short.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Can I become famous by reading one of those books?
I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous.
It's so interesting seeing him talk to a child and like pick her brain, because he's almost doing it in a way that's like weaponizing her innocence against himself and like the world, like his nihilism, you know? And how like straightforward she thinks about things. And he's like, I want to pick the mind of someone who innocently thinks so straightforward about it all and doesn't know about like how corrupted everything is. Like she's so beguiled by like how like caught up in the romanticization of it all. Yeah. Does that make sense? Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Fame is for vain people. Famous people sound like a bunch of dorks. I have better things to do.
Okay, sir.
She's just like, okay, anyways. See you around, Annette. Sorry, Annette, for talking to you at all, actually. This guy will ruin your day, if given the chance. On the cover stands a very muscular man, surrounded by flames. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. I love how Kim just observes it all. Yeah, just staring straight at you the whole time. This book is about a pate? This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about Boyadero culture promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future, the government reads your mind using radio technology.
Yes?
Okay, these are all the same. Got it. Oh, can go down here. What about north? Ad reads broken window. Tibbs has windows. Oh. I did one of those. I broke a window. You had a bag in your hand. Perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. Oh, sell them. Oh, wow. The art here. I love that the hazier the background becomes, the more brushstrokes you can see. Oh, there's a guy down here. Hear the distant squall of seabirds. Things I've seen and said. Nothing I can't do. I'm the job for every man. Listen, boy, I don't start trouble, I fix it. I've been kicked out of every joint in Revachol. A night still young. Oh, it's a bag. Do you ever feel... Oh, nothing there. I know. What if we dissected every line of dialogue? It's bad. I can't click on it anymore.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Focus your
The
vision?
lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Hang in there, little one.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
There are ruins of some kind of building there. Oh,
brave.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Well, we got some experience. Oh. I keep trying to press shift at the same time. They splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Okay.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Oh. And look, bullet holes.
Where?
Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean
These
old?
bullets were fired during the Revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Okay, what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Okay. Fair. The revolution.
Have you
The French Revolution.
whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape?
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Oh, my hand-eye coordination isn't very high, I don't think. Or maybe it is. This is high. +2 for acting without hesitation. Oh, interesting. Alright, let's go. Oh.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it.
Ooh.
Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating
the music
until
too.
you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball.
The man
ready.
ball. Take in the
A chilly
surroundings.
breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
It's like the painting of God and man. I forget what it's, I think it's called the creation of man. We're touching. But it's him and the ball.
An embodiment of pure.
Wait, there's time for last glance inward. Who am I?
Tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
That's funny.
Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
We're beyond being a cop. The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. They're not even watching.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
This seems like he's mad?
What the hell is your problem?
Oh, he's mad. Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure. I'm a god of track and field. Why would I have a problem with anything?
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I mean, true. True.
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
He has no, a self-awareness. Actually, you know, I feel pretty bad about these guys. I don't even want to, like, push it. Sorry.
Analyzed our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Oh, he just straight up threw it into the... Why would he do... P-Tank? I thought it was shot put. P-Tank?
Yes, petanque. You ruined our petanque game. We want our bull back.
Oh.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You are a goddamn bull.
Get his ass. Accept the task. Refuse to. Oh, it's a task. I'll fix this.
Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
That's funny, because I wonder if I had actually failed that, what would have happened. I don't think you would have made it into the pond.
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Ooh, we could question them.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Oh, almost no future. What a line. You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I was seeing around? That came from the revolution?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Oh, the crater is as
Why
well.
what?
Why was heavy artillery used? Well,
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
ooh.
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use... Maybe we can do... Oh, the insert.
Sadly, no.
Sadly,
It
no.
was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why show them here?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. To soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Death blow
This
sounds
here is
grim.
Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Everything is so bombed out.
Right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
The strange gleam in his eyes.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
What do I think? Thought it should be soft socialists paving the way for the hardworking class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Weird and shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. We just don't understand how money works. Nothing I don't think, I just do. Ooh. I'm most interested in what he would say to this.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Was this Frischel?
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution. A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile. The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Oh.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Composure legendary. 3%! Oh, -1 because I threw the bullet into the seat. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Oh, I love this! What if I tried anyways?
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform.
Yippee.
This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Oh. Missed it. Whoa. Yeah, nailed it. 3%. I didn't expect so much history from characters hidden all the way over here. Wait, there we go. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air.
I have really outdone myself.
It's interesting to get a perspective on what citizens are thinking, though.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer.
Old man
How
banter.
might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Can I have a bite of that? It's so intrusive.
Let me think. I heard someone was
Quite the deep dive,
left
yeah.
on a tree for a week.
Yeah.
But that's all I know, really.
Like, I did not expect such a tangent from something so out of the way. Like, there's probably so... I'm really realizing the depths of writing this game has. Like, there's probably so much. So many words went into this. The narrative writing. A sheer feat on its own. Jeez. You know absolutely nothing? Absolutely
No,
nothing.
officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys, I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with your ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must do something.
Oh. He's like, tell the cops.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip.
He's like, I'm not
Everyone
spilling a
knows
thing.
and respects that.
Respects?
The old carabiner can't believe what he's hearing. Oh, sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm
His
not
eyes are
anyone
furious.
important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Oh. Oh.
I've been waiting for this.
What a time. In the middle of this argument. Lancerna, thank you for the raid. How are you? How was your stream? Hello, hello. We are first day Disco Elysium. Really realizing the depth this game has. There's so much. It's the layers. They're layering. Over 1 million words throughout Disco Elysium? More than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I didn't know that. Wow. Wow. Hi, Toonami. What do you think so far? I'm beyond impressed. Like, this is... Again, I didn't realize the depths. The amount of exploration and detail picking you could do. Detail uncovering. And then the more details you uncover, the more extra hidden dialogue you could get. Another, I feel like there's so many hidden scenarios. Or routes, even. I have no idea what the main story routes would even look like, but even in the side stuff, just like throwing the bull into the pond or not. Like that's so, there's so much attention to detail. Yeah, rewards exploration. Yeah. It's funny because we were just playing Majora's Mask where I was going on and on about this very specific way of playing games where the more side quests you do, the more attention to detail you pay. You get rewarded for it and the rewards feel good too. It's really enriching and I always gravitate towards games like that, but they're few and far between in my opinion. So I don't know, I didn't expect Disco, our next game, to also really go into that too. I've already done like 3 different things I've never seen. I've played this section of the game like 4 times. I know you have! I know you've started this game so many times. That's so funny. Hi Snake, thank you for the 30 months.
Disco is lovely dance. It's so insane how deep the characters are and how funny the situations can get.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking about the sheer amount of thought that went into each branch of side dialogue, main character, side character, like, and how it feeds into the gameplay too, like this point system over here, morale, and also your health. So much thought. I only played this once, so it's actually kind of like watching it for the first time again. Yeah, I can already tell, like, it makes me want to watch someone else play it too. Like, oh, if I ever catch anyone else playing this game, I'm there. I'm there. Just because there's so much that you can do or that you don't do, and I can only imagine. I'm guessing that we can go down different routes. I can't tell if there's an invisible point system yet based on my dialogue, my general dialogue, I guess. Maybe there's certain pieces of dialogue that dictate things, like when I get locked out of the other choices, perhaps. But I still don't know if like there's a point system with what options I choose more of if it falls into a category and it pushes me down a certain route. I don't know. I have no idea how that's going to pan out. Or if it's more about like the pivotal moments and what I choose there. A little bit less left, I guess, if I finish that. This is why I really want Disco to win. Yeah, I can see why. No, this is so fun. I think stuff like this is a really fun watch, too. In terms of watching someone else play on Twitch. I'm this little alcoholic guy, I know! Like, I feel like a kid in a candy store because half of me wants to indulge and see how far I can push things. I'm like, ooh, I'm so curious. Where is this gonna go? And then other times I want to stay true to how I think he would be. But that's the beauty of it, is that you can make him kind of be however you want. There's so many different ways of thinking you can play into. Yeah, he's such a good such a good blank slate in a lot of ways because he's so messed up. Like, he's got so many problems and he doesn't even know where he's at cognitively, and it's just so messy that you can kind of just take over and lead him down a path. That's real neat. After the first run, you start fiending for reliving it through someone else's eyes. Yeah. I can see why. For sure. It's funny because I already pushed the 13 Sentinels agenda on my friends because I want to see them play it. Like, I want to see how you do it and what you do, because it's also kind of... It's quite a bit different from this, but it's very much like how you perceive it and the order that you go in and all that. And it's very different every time. I love the idea of watching someone play that, and this would be up there too. Start pushing people to play Disco. Yeah, you have endless possibilities, and what you do or don't actually matters. Yeah, it's like rich with that. It's the very basis of the game is that butterfly effect, I think. From what I can see so far. Interesting. Well, okay, hold on. How much time do we have? It's 4. Okay, I got 30 minutes. I feel like I haven't even touched the surface. There's like so much I haven't even looked at. I'm not even in the main direction, so I haven't even seen the body. Okay. Who is this Evart, you know?
Claire. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The boys are fighting.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath.
I mean, the
turns to
girls are
face the sea.
fighting.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member.
Ooh.
I attend meetings and parties. Help with little things. Evrart, Edgar,
He hates
and
this.
the older debarders all know me.
He's molding. Anyways,
Oh, yes.
you're not an actual
Not
member?
in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrart keeps me on the payroll.
I ship
Just for
Renee and
the little
Gaston.
things.
The toxic yaoi.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Vezavane. Turns the way the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate this socialist rabble. But even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do know for Evrart?
Teamwork mostly. Occasionally, he needs
you do.
something written, and I
Can't read.
happen to have a way with words, people say.
Hmm.
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrart and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No, thank you.
Oh.
For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Can I have a bite of
I'm
that?
sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
Suddenly, you
God,
realize how
came for his neck.
the last time you ate must have been God knows when.
Not pushing him to eat a sandwich. Please, man, can I just have a bite?
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
It's his sandwich! This guy's supposed to be a cop. And he praised him so much,
You
too.
could barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with garlic butter and marinated onions emanating from the sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction. It must be yours.
I need the sandwich! Please, friend, let's just share it.
Fuck off! It's mine!
He jerks away, immediately startled by his own reaction.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Convince him! -1 through the pool into the sea. Bye for now. Like a little fly. Rubbing my hands together. Getting in the middle of people. Ruining their days. Seeing how far I can push them. What is this? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to- oh! There's a fence. Okay. I'm like endlessly shocked by how far I can go. In an ancient fountain, it doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Come on, Kim. Kim, do you judge me? Sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth. Want to go down? No? Okay. Oh, here though. Ooh. I like how we can see the bulls on the ground, but our protag just decides to shot poke. I know! I didn't even know what I was doing at first. Like, I thought that was the whole point. Like, they were also throwing stuff. I was quite shocked to find out that's not what they were doing. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15. Oh.
Good morning to you, officers.
Why does he have his knife in his profile? Is he gonna use it on us?
A burly
Man on the waterlock.
hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami.
Oh, I was
with an
eating
old
salami.
hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and the knife in his hand, This man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
You know what's caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a water lock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
He cuts off a slice of salami.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Wow. I didn't expect that. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Thanks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Oh, guess that's it. Right, bye. What's this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel.
Oh,
Loose wires stand from the now
there's a guy
vacant
over
holes.
here.
In the middle
Can't see him.
is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Oh, time to pull it.
Pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. Nothing happens.
Release the lever.
Brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to
Ooh.
close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Oh. True. So that guy's stranded until Wednesday morning? Is he not going to talk about this? Is no one going to talk about this? What day is it? Will that guy die? How many days until Wednesday morning? Oh, here's another guy. There's so many people!
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
I genuinely enjoy people... Man, I can't read today. Enjoy watching playthroughs of this game and just general opinions and seeing what and how everyone chooses. What limits people considering games such as these, my own person, usually forbids me from being so invasive to others, but I really enjoy the freedom to explore disco it gives you. Yeah, that's the thing, is, the only thing that I think can really hold me back, and I try not to let it, is being on stream. Knowing that other people are watching me. But I'm so interested, and if I'm not I'm not trying to be morally good, depending on the character when I roleplay in games, or like it's the same principle when writing a story, I guess, when you're getting into the head of a character who's not exactly morally good, or they don't have the self-awareness or whatever it may be, right? Or they're immature. That's kind of what I'm doing with him, and I'm just very curious to see where it's allowing me to go and trying to get a feel for him as a character and where he leans or what routes are most interesting to me. But that doesn't always mean it's gonna be like the morally good thing, and I do feel a little judged sometimes, not by anything anyone says in chat, but just by like knowing that people are seeing me. I'm like, oh, okay, don't read into this or anything. I'm just interested. But I do understand, because there is a bit of that, like, oh, I feel bad for doing that, but the curiosity will always win out before I make that option, and then I deal with the consequences. Same thing with things like Dirge playthrough, or even like when we play Skyrim. I do feel bad to an extent, but it passes quickly because I'm like, tee-hee. But I understand if that's a lot stronger for other people. I totally get it. I do. I think my childlike curiosity and whimsy with games that allow you freedom wins out, is all. But I do feel that guilt. I remember first dealing with that with The Witcher 3. Because you could definitely go down some paths in those quests and like make choices, typically one of two choices, but you know, the quest can either end up really good or really bad for that person involved. And like, oh wow. I remember feeling really, really bad about certain things in The Witcher 3, but then just being really mystified that I was even allowed to go there, or that the writing even allotted for that kind of ending, like the tragedy of it or whatever it may be. I just love thinking about it from the writing perspective, like what made them think of this route or this conclusion. I love being a little minute. Yeah. There's something also very cathartic about being a menace specifically. I'm like, ooh. How far can I push you?
The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up. Beef.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're
shivers.
Very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
I'm that cool? Really? Think I'm cool? I'm not cool.
What? No. I can't believe you said that. You got personal style. You know what you like.
I'm also so amazed by the voice acting too. Like, obviously I know more or less what went down with the studio, or I know like the talk of it, the tragedy of Disco Elysium, but I don't know anything about the voice acting.
You like premium menswear. Look around the
Premium
blouse.
menswear.
Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act.
Funny
Questions?
Man. Ooh. Persuade him to give you some money. 8%. Let's try it. 8%. Let's go.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Okay. But why, officer?
Think of it as an investment. Not scamming this guy.
An investment? What kind
He
of
raises a
investment?
brow. It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relations with the RCM. Ooh, that might be best. An investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. Oh, it's probably that, actually.
Fair point. You can't have a successful business without a loyal customer base. How much is your loyalty worth?
1 million. 10.
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man.
I'm cool. B. What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol.
We're rich!
Extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
That's how you earn money. Scamming people on the streets. You heard it here. Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Oh, wait, the casting of the narrator was inspired. Especially given it was his first acting gig. His unique delivery and line reads really set Disco apart. Okay. Do you mean like the internal voices or the actual narrator? Like there's a... I believe there's a character called narrator. Or voice. The deep voice guy. Okay, so at the very beginning. Ugh. I know, 15 cents to $10. We're moving up in the world. Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already
Oh.
on sale. Anything you want.
I don't think
50% off.
I don't think that's what constitutes as a sale. Do you have a permit?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Ooh. Tim, is it true?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Huh.
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
Oh, I love how the snow picks up and it stops.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state.
Oh, the general narrator and all the voices. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. What I was wondering. So, okay, a Gossamer State, you're right, this is cool. I'm part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus. So cool. Guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins. I can think of cooler things. You're a foreigner, I'm protecting the business interests of foreign nations. Then we're protecting a state lawlessness. An officer of law, I'm an officer of common anarchy. Huh.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices.
Yeah,
Anything
something else.
for you.
Where are you from?
Me? It's a
What happened
boring
here?
story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
The color changed. You're not a local, are you?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Apricots are delicious.
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
Well, if it's for his grandma, you should buy a lot of things.
Look around, thanks. Everything's really yellow now. I guess it's the Sun? Everything's good here.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Ooh.
Something cold grazes your hand.
Okay.
Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. This jacket is the apex of human evolution. The moment at which man became weatherproof. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
-1 for shivers, +1 composure. I want to buy the windbreaker.
Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
Leave for now. Wait a second. Where's my... Oh, it's here. Nylon wind cheater. So dynamic, it wraps around you like a membrane. Equipped with a stowable hood, the backside of the garment is covered in sport and summer-related text. It swishes softly as you walk. You can actually change it. I got my windbreaker on. I'm ready to break some wind. Hell yeah, Kim. You seeing this? You seeing this shit? Look at me. Look at, stop turning around when I turn around. Look at me. I'm trying to pose for you. Barbie dress up time. I didn't know that this was a dress up game. On top of a social commentary on communism and capitalism and socialism and all the isms, we got windbreakers. Wow, did not expect this one. Kim, I'm windproof. Just try to blow me over. Just try to blow me, Kim. I bet you can't. Not with this windbreaker. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna go. It's 4:30. There was more I wanted to say about that conversation, but I actually have to go. I just looked over at the clock. I'm so sorry. Save! Oh, let me save, I'm saving. Oh, autosaves. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. With him being like, oh, there's no rules. Here I can do anything. It's all free. Freedom. Ooh, and then like everything is in desolation. Lots to say, lots to think about. The permitted to blow me. It was banned. It was banned before, but now you're free. Yeah, perfect note to end on. Yeah, I could have just like really done a deep dive there, but instead I made a sex joke. So, you know what? That's perfect. B. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll play more disco, but some of you may know that The Sims 1 and 2 got released. I already have Sims 2 because I hacked the mainframe a while back, and I do have Sims 2 that runs pretty well, so I'm not gonna get the new one, but I will get Sims 1 because this is the first time we could play Sims 1 on Windows 10 and 11. Ooh. And I have not played that game since I was a kid, so I really want to make a day, at least, I don't know, we'll do it one day. Then depending on how much fun I'm gonna have, it'll be very indulgent. Maybe we'll schedule another day next week or something, but I definitely want to take maybe Tuesday or Wednesday to do that. It'll be the first time I played it since I was about 7 years old. So like I said, very indulgent, very nostalgic. But all the other days will be disco. So I'll let you know tomorrow what I'm thinking, whether it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday we do that. But definitely 3 days of disco this week, so... Thanks for hanging. We finally got to start. Man, I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this game. I feel like I'm kind of in a stupor almost. Like I just need to sit and process. It was a lot more rich than I thought it would be, especially right off the bat. Lots to chew on, lots to think about. No cam late stream. No. Can't full cam. You're gonna see me gush about this. I actually want to record it and then maybe make a video. I don't know. Because, I don't know, something about preserving my experience with Sims 1 again. Like, I haven't touched it since I was very, very young. So, I'm excited. I also never had all the expansion packs. I only had 2. I had Hot Date, surprisingly. My mom let me have that. And, Live in Large, I think it was. The one with the clown. I had that one. So, this will have the full expansions. Or all the expansions. I'm excited. Indulge in my childhood for a little bit. Get stuck in The Sims 1. Yeah. There goes the rest of it. Yeah, that's it. We're just playing that. No. I'll definitely switch it up, but I might dedicate like a day every week to it or something. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Okay, I gotta go, but take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow. More disco? Okay. Goodbye.
I shall bid you farewell.
Sending you to the void.
Good night.